Hello. This is an excuse to test some things out, and as you just saw from the start, I had a rough start then. Oh my, that was rough. So I've been playing around with my OBS configuration. Oh man, every single time I have to reset the tags on the stream information. It's very frustrating. I wish it would just remember it. Is that Chris Jones I see in the chat there? Hey Chris, this is a random, excuse me, a random stream, because you know why not? I've been playing around with me Stream Deck and me OBS, and I wanted to do a bit of a test stream, and I wanted to talk about the Open Terminal. Don't know whether you've got that working yet or not. And why not stream stuff? Although that was a rough start. It felt like a rough start. And I think at the moment it's only you and I. So yay for us. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, we could look at the. I started streaming. Went to get a drink, come back, and the streamer stopped. So I'm somewhat discombobulated. No, not yet. On my to-do list. Well, in theory, if I've set this up right, I presume you can hear me okay, and you can hear the music okay. Now, you can't hear the music, can you? Why does OBS do this? When I go live, the audio is messing up every single time. And I don't know. I even checked this before I started this time. Now the audio's in. So strange. So strange. So strange. It confuses me. Something rotten. It does. Anyway. There you go. Music should be there now, he says, hoping the music's there. Yes, okay, we're getting somewhere. Wow. I really need to just settle on a configuration and just not touch it. Although this OBS cutting the mic off is a little bit odd. I'm hoping it's to 23.1, but no one else has mentioned it. Simon Gearing is that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining this random pop-up screen this evening, unscheduled stream. I thought we could have a little play around with... I need a wallpaper, don't I? That looks really black. I thought we could have a little play around with the Open Terminal, which I managed to get working last night on my Surface. And if I... it's not on my Stream Deck, is it? If I do this, we should switch over to the... It's not the Stream Deck. We should switch over to the... what's it called? Surface Pro. Now. Why is it every time I start a stream, people start texting me? Lol. I've just realised I've forgotten to do something, which is not related to text. Dear. Anyway. So, interested to see this as a long-time user Commander. Well, at the moment, it's very, very basic. I was really excited based on that amazing video. Shall we show the video? Very quickly before we get into anything else. I'll show the video on here. Which I'm sure we've all seen. Microsoft Terminal Oh God. Terminal open. YouTube. Sizzle video. There it is. I mean, music. I mean, this looks amazing, doesn't it?
I move with style. I know you know I know how to run wild. Taking over the spotlight. I'm on a roll, ready for the show now. It's go time. Watch what I do.
So you said you need insiders to be able to. I might sign up. Yeah, you do need insiders. I just upgraded my Surface Pro. Okay, I shall sort that out. Let's get rid of Linus. So there's that. So that's the expectation. I suspected that video was taking a bit of an artistic license, shall we say? Yes, definitely. Let's get the music back on. Let me know if that music's too loud. And then in the meantime, what I'll do is... Yes, I think what Microsoft's been doing with the WSL and now WSL2 and attention to command line and just fixing loads of little niggles with Windows, Microsoft's realised that people are getting fed up of the Apple hardware because the way Apple's going with it, because Apple's, in my opinion, is dumbing down the hardware as much as possible so they can get it into ARM. Obviously ARM's getting more and more performance as time goes on. Let's switch over to the Pro 4. Why isn't chat populating above my head? Probably because it's just refreshed as I switch scenes. I agree, Simon, definitely. So, I got it to build on my second attempt on Insiders. So yeah, this is Insiders 18890. Music seems loud to me now. Let's just bring that down a tad. Oh, interesting. Is this bringing over the sound from the Surface? So are we ready? So when you open it, this is what we get. So the first time you open it, which it hasn't done it this time, is it looks like the normal command line. And then you have to do Control T to get a tab. So I just did Control T on the keyboard there, and as you can see, more tabs are open. I mean, there's not an awful lot to say about this, to be honest with you, at this stage. Are we starting a new Wednesday thing? I'm toying with the idea, Mike. I'm toying with the idea. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think I need to stream more. So yeah, so this is what we've got, and then you've got obviously plus here, and then you've got the drop down. Oh, it did work. Didn't think that was going to work then. And at the moment we've just got PowerShell and command. There's a few. Well, let's say it's very, 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 very buggy. And then we've also got settings, and this is amazing. It just opens a JSON file, and then you've got these to go through where you can set up to different profiles. So you've got the default profile, and then you've got show terminal tabs. So by default, show this, where is it? Experimental show tabs. This is probably really small, isn't it? Let's do a control Initial columns always show tabs. So we can put this back to, so by default this is false. I changed this. So we can change that back to false. And then I resume. It should be a case of close it, reopen it. And then you can see the tabs are now down here rather than being up here. Let's just check on chat because chat seems to have blown up a little bit. I've said of ages it would be awesome if Apple put out an iPad with macOS 10 on it, especially if you compare spec a few years ago between iPad and a MacBook Air. You could do more on a MacBook Air, and price-wise was only an extra £100-200 or so. But I think Microsoft saw the opportunity to release the Surface lineup. Hi Mike, hi Chris. I want to play with getting PoshGit in it and seeing what other things I can adjust. Alt-Shift-F to format that. Oh, the code. Does it care if you format the document on that so it's readable? I've not tried. I literally got it working last night and it was time for bed. So that's why I thought we could all jump in with these ideas. Yeah, the JSON. I was a bit slow on the uptake there. Alt-Shift-F. I never knew that was a thing. Thanks, Chris. Alt-Shift-F. Ooh, look at that. Oh, thanks, Chris. That is so much more readable.
Nice software.
So, Mike, what do you think of the Wednesday stream? Good, bad, indifferent? Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, there you go. Oh, so when I saved it, it went back. Alt-Shift-F. So does that do it every time? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm gonna get used to that then, aren't I? So apparently, in here we can put an icon in, and then put our own icons in, which is apparently how you get the icons in the drop down. I'm a fan of a Wednesday stream. Do it. Yeah, I'm worried about content. Sorry, getting distracted by a text message. You may have a setting override. Well, if it do, Chris, it's the default setting because I haven't changed it on this. Wow, this is... I've got the bar of the mic boom right in front of my laptop screen, and it's really, really irritating me. Doesn't matter how much space you've got, does it? You never have enough. Let me try and reorganize myself. Oh, that's where I cut the stream off. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So, oh, there's too many things going on tonight. Okay. So we have. So it looks like the format is. I don't know what this color scheme is, Campbell, where they get that from or where that's pulled from. Presumably they have some default in. But you wouldn't think it would be all hard coded. You may have a yeah. Just read that. Getting confused with chat. I'm not with it. Okay, so presumably if we sticky keys, no, go away sticky keys. I am going to try and create another profile just for fits and giggles. So if we grab that. So if you've got any ideas for this or anything you want to try, fire it away. Let's try it together. Oh, there's the schemes down there. Aha. So it's in this file. Aha. Okay, that makes sense. So where do we get the GUI from? Do we just make our own GUI up? Presumably this is going to cause some kind of conflict now. Oh, it's not reformatting it now I've edited the file. So if I close... If I... Come on, little laptop. Presumably, yes. I'm not sure I've got PowerShell Core on this. But let's get that downloaded and have a go. That's a good one to use. Good idea, Simon. PoshGit. Try adding PoshGit. Okay. Chris, I'm using OBS to stream via NDI to my PC, and I think the Surface Pro 4 is struggling a little bit. I might have to change tax here and RDP into it instead. I just want to install it. Just give me the download. Download. Installing PowerShell Core on Windows. Yes, please. Oh my word. Where do I download it from? This is how to install it. What did he say about the time machine comment? Simon, since it's just a shell hosting PowerShell Posh, surely you can use PoshGit automatically since it's... I would assume so, Simon, if I've understood what you mean. Oh no, I'm not signed in. That would mean me leaving the stream. Oopsie. They did go down, didn't they, yesterday? They went down for a couple of hours because when I was trying to get this working, I couldn't pull some of the GitHubs down because they were down. Oops. GitHub. Nice. Keyboard's not working. I'm not having any luck with keyboards. I have no idea what it's called. Microsoft PowerShell. Cool. WAS321 Microsoft/terminal. No, I've already installed the terminal. I'm looking for PowerShell Core download, which for some reason is difficult. I mean, to be fair, I'm literally not reading anything, so... Aha! I've just found it at the same time as you, Chris, I think. We seem to do that a lot. Releases. There they are. Bloody hell. I just couldn't see them then for looking. No. Where's Win? Win Merseyside. That'll do. Oh, that was stressful and difficult for no reason. Come on. And this is why Microsoft needs to make an open source package manager for Windows. Absolutely. What's I'm thinking of OneGit and Chocolatey. Are they not considered good enough? Sure. Excuse me. Incidentally, in the new build of Windows, the title bar's black, which I really like. Which gives great hope for the customization of the new one. So that seems to work. So C program files. Let's go and grab. Grab that, and then if we now launch this again, so it makes it's a trust issue for you. What validates package contents is saved needs ratings. Yeah, I thought the what am I thinking of? I thought the source libraries for Chocolatey, one of them was Microsoft. I might be wrong on that though. Is Explorer black in that version of Windows? It is, and it was in 1803. Sorry, 1809. Because my desktop's black. So if I just switch back to my desktop very quickly, that's my desktop, which is black. Let's get back to, I need to do this on here because I've not got a button for it. What do we need to do to get it? It's the wrong flavor of black. To get this working, you need Windows 10 Pro Insider, Visual Studio. I use 2017, but apparently you can use 2019, but the process is different. And that's it. You just follow the instructions on the site, and it worked. Basically, different from the Visual Studio. Yes, and if you use OneNote, OneNote's gone black now as well, which is pretty awesome. So what were we doing? We were doing this. So if I jump into settings. Oh, wait. Wazza321, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Now following.
Interesting, it didn't crash when I put that second command in. So you can have 2 commands. Finally a dark one. Yes, it's let me open it because I don't know what's in there. Let me open it in here and go to a yeah, that should be safe to show. So back to my desktop again. So there's OneNote in dark, which is pretty nice, I think. I like all the things dark. So back to this. Wow, proper squirreling all over the place here. So yeah, this is interesting that it didn't crash or error, which is pleasing to see. So what was it? Oh, I forgot that. Control Shift F, was it? No, Shift Alt F. Shift Alt. Yes, Shift Alt F. Excellent. So they just put command in and they just got PowerShell in. So if we change this to push, do we think that I need the whole fault path or not? I got rid of both of them. In fact, I can test this out, can't I? If I do this and do that, well, it's not posh, is it? It's PW. Yeah, so it should work from anywhere. So I can actually get rid of all that and do this. And then I need to change this because for some reason, Shift Alt F. It doesn't always change that. Change that to PW. What's happening in the chat? I found that the pastel tint of a black in VS Code would be helpful with the iFrame. Same with the OneNote, but the Explorer one is glossy, bright, high glare. Yeah, they do need to allow you to tweak it. It's dark and it's there dark. It's not dark and customize or light and customize. So hopefully in future versions of Windows they'll let you tweak that more. It would be advantageous. So if it doesn't dynamically update, does it? It does? Aha! So I didn't even have to reload this. When I saved, it saw the change and reloaded it itself. That's cool. Or is it? Did that not work? It's loading command still. Shift Alt F. Oh. B56. So I'm assuming it doesn't like the fact that it's doing it off the GUID. I think I need to change the GUID as well. So, does anyone know the PowerShell command to create a new GUID? Lol. Oh, don't paste it then. Can I just do new GUID? No. It's worth a try. Do I really have to do all this? There we go. Grab that. We'll put this in here. I assume when this is final, or you know, there'll be a method of doing this through the UI. Ugh. It didn't reformat it. Oh, yes, it did. VS GUI Gen on tool. Really? It's VS. Is that in code or just Visual Studio? Aha! That worked. 6-2. Full Visual Studio. So that worked. So that is now. But we can change the font on this and stuff. Any Visual Studio. I mean, can we use? Do you think we can use any Windows font we like? Cursor color, history, snap-on input. But it's a utility, so you could make a Visual Studio Code task. All right, okay. User credit true. Close and exit. Font size 20. What is it at the moment? Let's close that one. What color background should we have? Should we make a RG color stream? Oh man, that's getting annoying. And then we'll base it off Campbell. Give me background colour. Hot dog stand. Oh no. Wingdings. Oh no. Too much choice. I don't know what colour to do it. I mean, to be fair, I like everything black anyway, so... Oh, Chris has given me a colour. There you go, I was just going to look for one. Background, we are going to do it... 5999. Is that 3 9s or 4 9s? 3 9s. CA. Does it change dynamic? Oh, it does. I like this. Wow. So, poor little surface. No, just... So they still haven't fixed Windows search then. Oh, you can make it look like an AS400. Yes, we could. Why can't I copy and paste? That's just frustrating. Shift. Oh, it's really hard to see your keyboard over the mic. So bear with me if where's our Rambling Geek one? Oh, the font was in the. This would be interesting if this works. If you could just literally use. Oh lordy, it worked. That's amazing. That font, it's amazing. That's the issue with the new setting screens in Windows 10. They look snazzy but are functionally beep. What I find is I search for everything and I'm okay generally. If you do a Control K followed by Control Shift S in Visual Studio, that will save without formatting. What? So what do you mean, Chris? It'll stop it from doing the one line thing? Is this what we mean? So what? Do not that. That was wrong. Do that. Control K, yeah, and then Control Shift S. Can I just overwrite that? Well, if I understood what you meant and did it right, it didn't work. Can't see the keyboard, don't know what's going on. Cursor color, cursor shape bar. Wonder what shapes you have. Any information on this? If you do Control K followed by Control Shift. Oh, I just read the same one. I wonder if there's any information on the GitHub for this. Yep, you can do it in the long-winded way. Control P, Control A, then start typing format. There's an option for. Oh right, okay. Control P. What did you say? Type A. Is that what you meant? Not sure what you meant, Chris, because I'm doing A and then the more than sign. Yes, I would agree, Simon. When they see it, oh, just an oh, you mean A? Sorry, I took it literally. Then start typing format. Right, okay, I'm with you. Format document. I don't use code all that much. Not day to day anyway. Oops, sorry, just banged the mic. Format document. Shift Alt F. Second one then. Oh, this one. Control K, Control Shift S. It still does it. I think Simon's right. It's doing it when it saves. It like reloads the file because it's saved, and then they minimize it again. Shift Alt F. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's rubbish. Heck. I have no idea whether they put any documentation up on this. Color tool. What's the color tool? You mentioned heck and Robert Tables turns up. Welcome, Robert. Thanks for joining this random pop-up stream. Code is great once you get it tweaked for what you're using it for. Having gone installed Big Daddy VS now. And only, wow. Gone all in on Visual Studio Code. Do they mention... What's this file? The profiles JSON. What can we put in this, people? Tell us. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. VS Code is life. Everyone loves VS Code. Control T. Yeah, I did that. So I think Simon asked what was involved in getting it running. I literally did what they said. Which was this. Obviously after cloning it, cloned it, ran that, ran this. The nugget is in a folder after you clone it. I can't remember the folder name. Does it say it up here? Having a quick look on the laptop itself, bear with. So it's in the DEP folder under the NuGet folder. So yeah, I ran that and then open it in Visual Studio. Then you build it in Visual Studio. On the Surface Pro, it took about 10 minutes to build. Once it was finished building, you right click on the solution and you deploy it. And then when you deploy it, it ends up on the start menu, Windows Terminal Preview. And then the first time you run it, it looks like a normal console application, or what you were all used, and you do Control T and you get the tabs. Chat, what's happening, chat? I never used Visual Studio, but I do pretty some Visual Studio Code. Was 321 OneNote 2019. I don't know what's called OneNote 2019. I'm in the Office Insiders, so this is OneNote black themed. If that answers the question, WAS 321. I was just going to call you WAS for now on, if that's okay. Visual Studio Code can be set up to do continuous live unit tests with coverage, gutters, and test runner that you normally have to pay for Visual Studio Enterprise to get. Okay, it's the new one. Yes, thanks. Simon, I think you're new here. I don't think I've seen you. And Waz321, I think you're new here. Just a FYI, I'm not a pro coder. I'm a hobbyist. So if it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, I don't. There is literally no info on what options we have in the config file and on the profiles file, like cursor shapes. What other cursor shapes can we have? Yes, Robert, thank you. Yeah, I just don't want people thinking they're watching a pro coder, and you know, I think it's good to be clear, transparency and all that. No, this is not what I'm looking for. We need a bit more documentation. Okay, I have a tweet from one of the... Okay. I got a tweet from one of the guys on the team for this, telling me about the icon. You can add an icon string property to each profile that points to a 32 by 32 in your system. So apparently we should be able to do icon colon, and then if we go and find a Windows PowerShell, nope. The path was in here, wasn't it? Program, wrong program files. PowerShell 6. There you go. Can I pinch that icon? Oh, that sucks. There's not going to be an icon in there. It's going to be in the XE, isn't it? Oh no, there is an icon. Oh, let's have that one. For fits and giggles. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh man. Don't know what I'm doing. The only difference between a pro dev and a hobby dev is one gets paid money to Google things and restack overflow, and the other does it for fun. Was always learning, and you're doing just as great as anybody. Oh, thanks, Simon. I think you've just earned a... Right, okay, so I should have that path in there now, so we can bang it in there. Let's go... Oh, why does it keep taking my speech marks out? There you go. Let's go crazy with the double slashes. So that should be that done. And now we should... oh, it's there. And then we drop down this. Oh, nice. Devs aren't going to get anything. They're going to spend all day, every day, just configuring what the console looks like. So now we have this Yaki font. I should change the size of that, shouldn't I? Chris. Haha, I don't feel so bad getting paid to read Stack Overflow and the likes. That has me sitting here with a silly cheesy grin now. Which bit, Simon, had you sitting there with a cheesy silly grin? The fact that I mentioned that devs are just going to sit around configuring the console and what it looks like. Or the fact that it worked when I did it. Oh, come on, little laptop. Don't let me down. I'm wondering whether RDPing into it might be a better idea. Let me see if it's set up. Well, or let me set it up. Oh, it's certainly struggling. Okay. Oh, the yabba dabba doo. I even forgot about the yabba dabba doo. Bear with me, bear with me. Let me get to RGHQ SP01. Confirm, enable, do the thing, cancel that, do that. Is it that one? Yay. Okay. Let's get back to this screen. Come on. You know you want to do it. There we go. Let's kill OBS. And that should help the poor little laptop somewhat. And also my sanity. I think I just guessed your computer recommend. Rambling Geek Headquarters Service Pro 1. Absolutely. Absolutely, Chris. That's exactly what it is. And then we've got EJHQ. Okay, so that's that done. We can all can we all see this okay? So now I should be able to Shift Alt T on here. Nope, that didn't work. Shift Alt T. Do. H Encoder, thank you for the subscription.
2 months. Well, ooh. Rambly 4J5, Rambly 4J5.
Thanks for that, H Encoder. Chris, what was that shortcut again? That. Shit. I thought it was Shift Alt T. But it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Control? Control? I don't know what it was. Alt Shift F. Oh, I'm doing T. Oh dear. Never mind. There we go.
It can only be attributable to human error.
Okay, so We now have this monstrosity. I was going to change the font size. We don't need all these open, do we? And then this will enable me to do this as well. He says. Kind of, maybe. Oh, it's still struggling. Poor little Surface Pro. I think Surface Book's going to have to be put on the Christmas list. There you go. That works a bit better, doesn't it? Thanks, Chris. Evening all. So, what else should we do? I was going to change the font size to... Let's go for 30. It did. Oh, it did. Oh, there you go. That worked. Can't read it, but it worked. Lol. Why Surface Book? It's pretty. Now trying to do a whole stream from it. Yes, Chris, I feel your pain. I can definitely feel it struggling. Hey, Codebase Alpha. Does it let you control Alt Mouse with the tabs to zoom font? Let's find out. That is an affirmative, Simon. Well, that's pretty cool. You know what? There's more to this than I give it credit for. Yes, it does, and yes, it is NVIDIA. I've wanted a Surface Book ever since they announced it, but I refused to buy one until they put USB-C in it with Thunderbolt support. There's USB-C in Surface Book 2, but it's got no Thunderbolt support. So until they do that, I'm not buying one. So that's pretty cool. Got Surface Pro 5 just before the last one came out. It's nice for coding. Yes, I've had the Surface Pro. I had a Surface RT. I was one of the buyers. I got excited and bought one. So I had the Surface RT, I've had the Surface Pro 3 and the Pro 4. That's where I'm up to. So what else shall we hack at this? What else should we... I don't know what all these colours represent. Font size. It's not very acrylic, is it? Mind you, we might not be getting that because of the RDP. Close and exit. Shall we try a different font? Someone said Wingdings before. Should we actually try it and see if it loads it? Yeah, it's actually here. It's got to be done. Wow. It actually did it. No, it didn't work very well, did it? So is it... Who can read... So CLS in Wingdings is that? LS? Sorry, I'm getting so much amusement. Such a lol. Yeah. So that's useful, not? You got mail. I got mail. I mean, this is just a mess about stream to the nth degree. No. No. But SEGOEUI emoji. Oh. Now that didn't work. Or did it kind of work? Ugh. Did I do a typo? They are the best streams. Absolutely. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's this one. SEGOEUIEMOG. I did spell it right. Okay, so that doesn't work. So should we actually try and build something, like try and emulate something? There's someone suggesting AS400 before. I've no idea what that looks like. Okay, I do have... So can I just put bash in? Presumably I can. Oh, interesting. To be fair, I hadn't had an issue with Visual Studio Docker says until I chucked OBS or anything GPU related into the mix. The config was i7 16 gig 512. Yeah, I can't believe it couldn't cope with that config though. I was really surprised. Leave that as that for now. Oh man. However, that said, Bash is there with the PowerShell icon. Okay, so where is the... I should just be able to in here. Is it bash.exe? I have no idea. It is. Okay. Cool. Bash.exe. So we've got that running, we need a do it again, don't we? Oh wow. Is this going to print out in a readable format? Oh, it does. Excellent. So there's that. Shift Alt F. And then if we change this over to... Wow, did not want to do that. Come on. What am I up to? Codebase Alpha. Oh, why is it not pasting it properly? I am messing around with the new Microsoft Open Terminal that Microsoft has announced this week. Seeing what it can do. I managed to get it downloaded and compiled last night. So we're just messing about with the customization of it all. So now we should have on the menu, and we do, with that awful font. Yes, I've put it on my Surface Pro 4. So are you thinking something like this, Simon? Can't think of anything. What would you want to do that for? What would you want to run? I was going to play around with it, Codebase Alpha, so I thought I'd stream it anyway for a bit of fun. So there's the traditional command, but you're saying do something along these lines. Command do something. So, I mean, the obvious thing would be to run some kind of batch file. Yeah, so you could do that. So you could open it in. So if I do, it didn't actually open, did it? Does that work? No, it doesn't. Let's get back to the earth, and we'll use Courier New just to make it legible. I've got to get used to not saving until I'm ready to save. I mean, hopefully they're going to have in here in the settings, there'll be a whole dialog box for all these settings. But I still want it to be a JSON file because then we can just grab it and copy it from machine to machine. Or maybe just drop it into a OneDrive path, and then when you sync your OneDrive, you could point it to your JSON file. That'd be cool. So in Commander they are called tasks and let you tile windows and run things like linters and .NET CLI. Well, I don't know what linters are. The .CLI we could. So you just want to call .NET Core from it. Run PowerShell and have it run .NET Info. Well, we can try if you want to try it. If we can try and figure it out. This is the bash one, isn't it? So I want to change that to that and then do that. The font is massive. And then Linter is an app that reads your code such as CSS, JavaScript, etc. and searches for issues. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Let's see apps. Spill spots. I'm looking for the bash icon. Not going to be one, is there? Hey, you got a OneDrive icon. So destroyed the whole line. That's what I did there. So going back to what you were just saying, if we go back to the posh one, what if I changed... I don't even know. Posh command. Ugh. Oh, I see. Whoa. Seems doable. I just don't know what to run. I don't know what's on this laptop. Is .NET Core on here? Oh, it is. So I was going to just do .NET and see what it did, out of interest. Like, does that open a console window with .NET Core running? I have no idea which one I've just changed. F. Version, okay. So let's change this to .NET so I don't get confused. Because I'm easily confused. Okay, so we've done that now. So we drop this down. Yeah, so it works. It seems to work, if you can see that up here. So you could potentially, as you say, have it just run a script and put the output in the window, so you can click it if you know that's going to take some time. Yeah, it's very cool. So if you wanted to run some kind of make file or something, you could click it, let it start running, leave it, and then go off and do something else, and then come back to it to check it. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good idea. It needs some kind of scroll, doesn't it? When there's more tabs. Did I find a bash icon anywhere? No, no bash icon. There's a Bing icon. I don't want a Bing icon. Internet save me. So are we gonna? Can you use the mouse to scroll? So. Oh, right. Okay. So yes, you can. Haha. Oh, star 8 Buta. Is that how you pronounce it? Simon, what we did before was the font size with control. Ugh. So we did that before with the control with the scroll wheel. Oh, we did zoom, yes. Straight Buta, okay. And then what Butar's just suggested. Well, welcome to the stream, by the way, Butar. Is just putting the cursor over it and then using the mouse wheel. That's nice. That works quite well. Haha! Awesome. I just want an icon. You can do that in browsers. I never knew. You know, 20 years working in IT, and every day is a school day. Oh yeah, how does it copy and paste? Not in Chrome. Interestingly, can't do it in Chrome. Can we do it in the new Chromium Edgy thing? Nope. Open lots of tabs. No, doesn't do it in there either. Right, let's get back to Simon's question, which was... Shift. Nailed it again. Shift works. I get schooled every day. I have grey hair. It's something you got to be comfortable with. I'm very comfortable with it. I'm happy to learn from anyone and everyone. And I'm also happy to accept there's no right way or wrong way. There's just the right way for the job, if that makes sense. What we're going to try. Someone said something. How does it do copy and paste? Is control, or is it stupid legacy? I hope not. So if I do that in the Windows folder is a bad idea, but then if I do this, Control C, we'll open Notepad for fits and giggles. That didn't work. Let's try again. That worked. So right clicking, so it's like SSH. Oh. Hansen, God, this guy is... So this is nice, isn't it? So we figured out DOS but not DOS. We figured out the icons and customizing that. We figured out changing fonts and all that good stuff. In case no one knows, Edge F12 is a good Chrome dev tool, not the beep old Edge tools. So no need for eating. So no need for Edge eating your RAM now. No, it's really nice, isn't it? And on top of that, it's black themed. I approve of the black theme. So does he tell you vintage? So what's vintage? Oh man, look at this. Ah, thanks for the follow.
STR8 Batu is now following.
Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. It's very appreciated. So there's the icon, padding. I am literally skim reading this. Legend developer here. Absolutely, just like myself. Just like myself. Black theme by default. Oh nice, bet they pick that up from the Windows Explorer theme. Yes, probably do. Yes. Can we prove that? If I change this to... Oh, I thought it died and it wasn't responding. If I change this to light... Come on, little window, expand. Themes. Is it under colours? totally forgot what it was. Dark, there you go. Oh, my eyes. I don't think it is. You read it somewhere. So if I close that and then... Oh, look, I've got the new light theme. I forgot about the new light. Ugh. It's not for me, that. No. No. Doesn't look as good in. So let's open this now. No. So they could make this light and black text. But they don't. Okay. I think I answered the question there. I'm not sure. Boom. Okay, so there's that back. I kind of like the light theme, but it has some things that need to be fixed yet. Yeah, they never quite nail it, do they? They almost get there and then just don't quite finish the job. You can create color themes in Schemes node. For example, here's my Ubuntu legit color theme in my JSONs. So what do these colors represent now? That's what I don't get. Obviously that's foreground, background, but what are all these? What are they changing? Oh, yes, in that case you're right then. No worries, Chris. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for joining us. So I put some 32-byte in that folder, and then I can reference them with above MS app data. Oh, what? What's this? I want to see what this vintage icon does. Oh, it's this. That's the vintage. Big thick one. Nope. Yes. Poor Surface Pro is struggling to keep up here. So if we change this to can you do a remark in a JSON file? Doesn't look like you can. So if I do that, it was to the bash one, wasn't it? Yeah. So now we got a thick icon. Lost my chat window. So what we could do is pinch Scott's. This is for command. Oh, starting directory. That's nice. So we could put this in here. Let's get to bash, and then we could put in. I don't suppose the order matters all that much. Oh, it just crashed. No, I crashed it. Now we are getting some transparency. You can see that orange through it there. Oh shoot, I presume that doesn't work in a bash then. Lol. Let's do this one. Let's take it out the bash one then, and we'll pop it in the PowerShell one. Having a think? Oh, which PowerShell did I do? Oh, I've totally confused all these, haven't I? Okay, clean up time. Let's fix this, because... So we've got command, which is command. PowerShell, which is PowerShell.exe. .NET Core. Oh, right, okay, so why didn't PowerShell go to... Yeah, I do have a D. Huh. Do you need to escape the character? Like so. I presume that's what you meant. Asked Scott on Twitch, and he said it's missing the tailing and the Quake pull down style shortcut keys, but apparently the whole... Sorry, Simon. Asked Scott on Twitter, and he said it is missing the tailing and the Quake pull down style shortcut keys, but apparently the whole thing is extensible with a WT command. Not too sure what the WT command is. What happens if I close them all? Oh, it doesn't let you close it. Meant only one. Oh, did I do two? Did I just not pay attention? I did two to escape it, because it doesn't like it without that. No, still didn't jump over there. That's okay. Just D. Should we just do just D then? This whole resetting the layout is frustrating. I bet you it works on the command one. If we did it on command line, it'll work on that. I'm almost certain of it. We all are, don't worry about it, it's fine. Yeah, look, straight away. So if we change that to dev now, save it. There you go. So the command line one works, the PowerShell one not working. I wonder if there's a PowerShell profile, isn't there? Separate profile. It'll probably be respecting that, so there'll be a conflict in the system. I'm thinking of is it in here? Windows PowerShell. I wonder whether it's respecting this profile. There's a tool for the colors. Oh, is that what the coloring tool does? Sorry, the little Surface Pro 4 here is struggling for some reason. Colour tool. That's downstairs. I can't be bothered going to get it. Let's try it this way then. Why? Where's the link? I'm lost without my link to copy and to clone it. I want to clone it. It's such a shame I can't run it on this PC. Because I don't want to upgrade this PC to Insiders. I'm too scared. What shall we call it? Here's an obvious name. I don't get how I clone this. Anyone got any ideas how I clone this? Because I've got no URL for it. And I've also lost my stream information. It's already part of it. Oh. So has it already built it then when I built the whole thing? Let's really kill it. Source tools. Just so you guys can see it. Source. Cascadia, yeah, that's what it's called. Wow. Build.bat. To copy this to the Surface. Don't make me log in. I've lost my chat window. Please bear with me while I find chat again. No, it's gone. Okay, sorry about that. Right, okay. Did this work? Apparently we can download it here. Just download the Colour Tool release and extract the zip file. Schemas. So many windows. Come on, little PC. No, don't want Docker. Oh, it's Docker running on this. Color tool. Color tool.exe. Okay. Great success. The problem when you're streaming is you're always on hyperspeed because you're conscious that people are watching you and you don't want to watch. You don't want to sit there watching you read because what fun's that? So I'm literally scan reading everything constantly and trying to just jump to something of action. And now I don't know how to use this tool. Color tool is utility for helping set color palettes for Windows console. By default, applies to colors in the specified item colors .json or ini file to the current console window. This does not save the properties automatically. For that, you'll need to open the property sheet and hit OK. Included should be a schemes directory, which is a selection of themes for both formats. For examples, feel free to add your own preferred scheme to that directory. It's fun. I'm learning too. Awesome. I'm glad you're learning. That's what we want here. I've built the terminal. I have the terminal built, but I haven't played with any of the configs yet. No fight. I got it built last night and decided it was bedtime. I felt like I had some success because the first couple of attempts failed. I have no idea what we're doing with this scheme name. So apparently in this folder. I went back too far. Should be a schemes in here. Ah, right, okay. So we've got... Oh, there's the Campbell one. Campbell. Whatever that is. Deuteriophobia. 1/2 dark, solarized dark. Same. Sleep wins. Unfortunately. And the older I get, the harder it is. Or the more it wins. So if I do this, oh, why didn't that launch code? Oh, it has. There you go. Didn't work the first time. This looks in a different format to the new terminal. Interesting. So that's item colors. So what's the legacy that on the inis? That didn't work. Simon, no need to apologise. This whole stream is based around having fun and trying things, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So it's fine. Because in all honesty, how else do we learn? They look... That's just... Wow. RGB, rather... As in decimal values rather than hex. Okay. So how do we use this colour tool? Help. Current. Print the current table for the current... Oh, so if we do that... Oh, well, that's nice. Displays all available schemas. Displays the full path. Displays the version number. Apply this scheme to only defaults in the registry. Scheme. Oh, so we can literally switch scheme by... Who? Wait, what? In before we ended up making it look like something the Bob Hughes took here. Oh no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, in theory, then I should be able to do this. Oh, it's just literally scheme names. So, if I do 1/2 dark, could not find 1/2. Options schema name. So I can do -S to load them. Let's see how it displays them. Oh, I might have to give it the whole dot item colors. Oh, I thought that was going to load that and change it. Doesn't. It did print a full color table. I thought it was going to load the... By doing this, I thought it was going to load the color table. Or the scheme. But that doesn't appear to happen. Oh, apply the scheme to only the defaults in the registry. Apply the scheme to both the current console and the defaults. Print the color. Don't print the color table after applying. The name of the color scheme, CT, will be tried to first load it as an ini file color scheme. If that fails, it will look for a JSON file scheme. If that fails, it will look for the item colors. Oh, right, okay. So if I do... We need to do this on. Which one do we change the background to? Yeah, we need to do it on this. And then we'll see the change, won't we? If it changes. Oh, holy moly. That's not going to work. Oh god, can I get to... My eyes! My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes! Our eyes! Oh, no, I can't use Bash at the moment. I'm too tired for Bash. Sorry. Sorry, Bash. Was it in downloads anyway? And then it was color tool, and then color tool, do that, and then S to do that, and then I should be able to specify one. So presumably if I do Campbell, it's not working the way I thought it would. I thought it would change it. when it loaded. Output the current table. Oh, so you can save it with this. Oh, so we could build. That's good to know. So, based on... Oh, I wouldn't even have to run that. Got to go. No worries. Another big day in the workshop and work tomorrow. Thanks for the fun hanging out. Looks promising and can't wait to see the content. Yes, I know. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out too. Welcome to the stream. Hope to see you again. I stream on Fridays generally. The last 2 Wednesdays apparently. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be wrapping the stream up soon anyway. Because I've been going almost 2 hours. So I'll wrap it up soon. Because this was just a little play around with this anyway. I must admit, when I first started, I was thinking it was a bit basic, but now I've played around with it more. I'm a bit more buoyed by it. There's a lot more going on than I give it credit for, so yeah. I mean, it's really frustrating we can't run it on. We could try. What we could try is... being a little bit cheeky. If I grab this, it's going to tell me it's the wrong version of Windows or something, isn't it? Because that's just bound to happen. I think once they shore it up, it will be sweet. Fingers crossed. Yes, it needs... The configuration file needs to be portable. It needs to stay JSON, in my opinion. We need a GUI around the customization. Being able to share JSON files to other people would be nice. Being able to decouple tabs from the window. Don't think I tried that. Because, mind you, would you want to do that? Because I presume, can I just load another one? No. So we can't load currently 2 instances of it. Because there are times that, like for instance on Linux, when you're comparing configuration files, I'm going to say any files then, having side by side so you can look at them. Be nice to store the profile on a OneDrive Google. Yes. Yes, it would be. And then literally have it loading. Hi there, boys and girls. Hi, Breakover. How are you on this fine evening? Long time no see. I don't think I've seen you around here in these parts of the streaming land for some time. But welcome to the stream. I will be wrapping up in about 10 minutes. We've been playing with the Microsoft Open Console or Terminal. The new one that they announced this week. I was going to try and be cheeky, wasn't I? And run it on my desktop. What do I run? No, no. No worries. Thanks for joining. Now I'm confused. Is the WSL working? As in, yeah, it works in the new Open Terminal, you mean? If that's what you mean, then yes, it does, Brave Cobra. Now, this has just really confused me. How interesting. Yep, nice. So if I jump back to... so I'll give you a brief, because you've just joined us. So you now get these tabs. And then you can add... So there's a settings file, which is a profiles.json. And then you can just add each profile. So there's a command one there, and you give it a color scheme and how it behaves and the types of font. And it will literally load any Windows font. Which one did we do before? There you go. So we have that horrible monstrosity, and then we did this. Don't know why I did DAR. Oh, it did work. So you literally will be able to customize this in any way you would like. So what we were just discussing, it'd be nice to be able to save this file to OneDrive. Including the bash and the WSL shell. If you're talking about WSL 2, I've not tried that. If you're talking about WSL integration with Windows and the new terminal, that seems to work. Yeah, WSL 1 has been in Windows for the last 2 or 3 releases. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused exactly what you're referring to. And we were just looking at what these colours mean, and there's a colour tool, but I still haven't got my head around it. But it's cool. It looks very interesting. And we can change it up here. There's an experimental show, so we can change that to true. And as soon as you save this file, it loads. So then if I close this now, and we'll reload it off here, the tab should now be in the title bar. Have I killed it? I think I've killed it. Wow, that really killed it. That's the first time that's happened. I feel like 700k configs popping up on the internet. Yep, absolutely. It's going to be. Developers are going to spend more time configuring the look of the console than actually doing anything with it. For sure. I find it curious that show terminal titles. Maybe I need to set this to false as well. Always show tabs true. No, really doesn't like that. Shift Alt F. Yes. Oh, I haven't. Commander still has its advantage. Someone else mentioned Commander. I don't think I've ever heard of this Commander before. Unless I have in a previous life and totally forgot about it. Console emulator. Oh, right, okay. Don't think I've heard of this before. You're still here. I am still here. Unlurk. Not for much longer, Chris. I'm going to wrap it up in the next 5 minutes. Brave Cobra has just introduced me to Commander, which I've never seen before, so I'm just downloading that quickly as a comparison. That's the one. I use that all the time. I've never even considered replacing it before. I've always just gone with what Windows gives you. That looks nice though. Chris, you may have well done, and I may have just totally overlooked it. If I did, I apologise. Possibly. A lot goes on in streams. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I think their intention. I was reading through the GitHub comments and whatnot, and one of the developers said they want to fix the configuration in the new Windows terminal as soon as possible. Multiple shells in tabs. Okay, at the moment it's scanning for viruses. I don't know why it's taken so long. But each shell looks the same. Can you not configure the shells independently now? I presume you can. You can, yeah. Cool. What's it doing? Scanning for viruses. Scanning for viruses. Whoa. But I've just tried. I've killed it. I don't know why that's killed it. Because that was working at the start of the stream. Unless it's one of the other... Oh, interesting. Have I totally messed up the Jason? But command is your default for now. Let's see where this takes us, hey. I am going to be reckless and... for fits and giggles, and then relaunch it. Oh, wow. You think you found your project to work on stream? Awesome. Have you been streaming? I don't remember you popping up, or did you stop? I'm not sure. Sorry. There's that many streams going on now. It's hard to keep up with what's happening with them all. Ah, it downloaded. Finally. Let's delete that because it didn't work. No, you stopped for a while. I thought you did. Right, okay. You've got me intrigued with this commander now. 6 minutes. Put that over there. Too busy. You didn't abandon the idea. It can get... you're still on. I went for a walk, came back to find you still on. It's only been a 2-hour stream, which is, you know... 3 hours is my norm. 5 hours a lengthy one. And 2 hours is a short one. I am going to be wrapping it up fairly soon, because it is, well, as you know, Agent Coder, 11 o'clock almost, and my voice is going, and I need a drink. But Brave Code was just popped in and got me interested in Commander. Yes. I don't think he is going to abandon the idea. Yeah, because Agent Coder needs more streams to be involved in, don't you, Agent Coder? You are like... There should be a special badge for, like, how many streams you participate in. Ah, right. So your company can't find an auto-update functionality for desktop apps. So presumably you're going to write something. So true if you hit the 4-hour mark. So I'll write it myself. Excellent. We just happen to watch the same streams. Absolutely, Chris. No, it's good. Hey Mike, thanks for lurking. Get your lurk on. I'm gonna have a quick look at this commander and I'll be wrapping it up anyway. I absolutely don't know of any, unfortunately. Work for Electron as well. So what's the desktop app? Is it .NET Framework or... I can't imagine it being .NET Core yet because that's too soon. Whoa, what happened to the music? That just stopped. Oh. Just log me your laptop. Any desktop app. Any desktop app. Wow. Terminal won't open on my laptop still, even after a reboot. I don't know what I've done to it, but I've killed it. Is this Commander big or... Okay. Maybe pop it into one of the Discord channels. Just lots of little files, yeah. Juky juk 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 juk. Yeah, thanks, Chris. You're more than welcome to go to my Discord, but it's not very active at the moment, unfortunately. Look at that speed. I know, yeah. That's an SSD as well. Yeah. It's a PCI as well. PCI Express. What's the name I'm thinking of? Oh, can't think of. More to the point. NMV. Yeah, it's on CISO. Yeah, there's two SSDs. That's the NAV and that's the Samsung SATA, and that's a spindle. Anyway, that said, it's now finished. Much faster. Ah, fair enough. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a bit funky. Go to a Git repo. Sure. Look at that. Master origin. Ah. Oh. Control T or double click on the status bar for a new tab. Oh. Oh, look at that. So as Windows has SSH built in now, can I go straight to an SSH on one of those? So if I was to do this, that's not going to work. No, it's the other way around. And have it jump straight in. Now try a PowerShell. Okay. Okay, so presumably you can change the colours of these as well. Ah. Huh. Okay. This is actually quite nice. And I can load two to have them side by side. Sweet. Thank you very much. I will be putting that on my work PC tomorrow, because that is immensely useful. Right, guys. Thanks for joining me on this random pop-up stream. I am going to call it quits for tonight, as it's 11 PM in the UK. I will be streaming on Friday. Yes, I will have a proper look tomorrow, Chris. But yes, it looks pretty awesome. You can split thirds as well. Oh, right, okay. Ubuntu. Huh. So if I go to this one. Okay, that is really nice. Goodbye. Good night, all. Good stream. Catch you later. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, thank you everybody else for joining. Thank you for an awesome stream. I stream on Friday nights from 8 PM UK time or UTC. Apparently, I'm looking like I'm beginning to stream on Wednesdays. I'm not too sure how regular that's going to be. I can split the bottom two. Okay, Chris, I will have a look at that tomorrow. Other than that, I will see you Friday night, and we can look at this Pantil's camera and talking to it over ports. No, I don't mean ports. Anyway, sorry, I'm brain dead. It's late. I will see you all next time. Until next time, let's see if this works, because I've messed with my Stream Deck. Thank you.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye. Thanks for joining. You too, H encoder. Yes, H encoded. Do you have anyone in mind? I totally forgot about a raid. I am still here. Although this is going to hang up in a minute because it's on a timer. Okay, we'll jump over to lucky number 7. Totally forgot about a raid. Sorry. Okay, let's raid him. Go. Did that work? Raid now. Bye.
Bling Geek, thank you for that raid of 5. And yet again, you're raiding me. Ancient Coder, Rambling Geek, come on in. Say hi. Evening. Yeah, you seem to catch my streams, and I don't seem to catch yours because stream times. By the way, we were enjoying Brewdog IPA today. We've tested Wedding Sweets. Yeah, Ancient Coda, 2.5 weeks left. And I become, instead of, it'll be Mr. and Mrs. Slevin, whatever we want to call it. Ouch! For Costin. Ouch. Yeah, so we've done. She's trying on some dresses. I've looked at the bridesmaids ones and matched them up with my shorts that I'm wearing. I've got my shoes, which are nice.